Good afternoon, everybody with the Heat Magazine. We're here today with Ashley Murray and her mom. She is the young lady whose son was at Crystal Hill Elementary, correct?
Yes.
And a teacher had him to clean out a toilet with his bare hands that had feces in the toilet. So we're going to ask her a couple of questions today. If you guys have any questions for her, go ahead and drop down and leave a comment, and we'll see if we can get those answered. So, Ashley, I'm so sorry that this happened to you and your son. How long has he gone to that school?
He's been there since November. I was staying in Lone Oak and I moved to Mamil.
Is that his regular teacher, the
Yes.
lady? And have you ever had any problems out of her before?
Not really. Nothing major. Nothing too. I mean, she may have. I'm trying to think. I believe she said something one time to me. Well, she kind of asked me. Ashley was sleeping in class and she wanted to know if something was going on in the household, and I'm like, he gets up and goes to the bathroom in the middle of the night. So sometimes he'll stay up just a little bit longer or something like that. If he's a kid.
Yeah, like kids do. Yeah.
So he'll fall asleep when he gets to school. But he usually goes to bed around 8:30. So I never really have a problem with him going to sleep at home. So he goes to sleep when he's at school. And she asked me, is there anything going on at home? And I'm just like, no, ma'am. Like, nothing's going on.
Have you noticed any changes in behavior with him being in her class?
No, not really, no.
Because you know how some kids, they may, should display maybe being very quiet or saying that they don't like something or they don't want to go into the class.
Yeah.
How did you find out that this incident happened?
Well, he spent the night over here in Miss Malachi's house. He spent the night over here Friday night. I was trying to talk to him Friday night, but he was asleep when I called, and it was early. It was like 8 o'clock. So I came, and I guess his godmama didn't want me to know over the phone. So she texted me and told me he was asleep, and then, sorry about that. And then, so I came Saturday morning around maybe 11-ish, 12 o'clock. And as soon as I came up the stairs, Ashton immediately told me what happened. He told me that his teacher made him go into the toilet and get boo-boo and boo-boo tissue out of the toilet. He had boo-boo on his hands. He's a kid. I'm pretty sure he didn't wash his hands good. Because at home, he doesn't even, wash with a full 30 stick.
Yeah.
So it disturbed me. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, did she really do this? And, he kept saying it over and over again. And I know my child, when he keeps repeating something over and over and over again, I know he's not lying.
It's definitely something that happened.
Yes. So it was over the weekend. So I called Monday morning. I called the school. I spoke with the assistant principal, Miss Ethel. She told me she's going to call me back. She got in contact with the principal. The principal called me back. She wanted to know my side of the story, what happened, what Ashton told me. I let her know everything, all the details. She was disturbed by it. So she said she's going to pull Miss Lassiter out of the class. She then pulled Miss Lassiter out of the class. So she called me back. She said, I pulled Miss Lassiter out of the class. She stated she didn't know why she did. Well, no, she told me she didn't know why she did, but she told the principal that she did it to teach him a lesson. The lesson was how not to stop up the toilet. He's a 5-year-old. He's not. I didn't take him to school to be a janitor.
Right.
So Miss Lassiter called me personally. When she got on the phone, she said, I don't have an explanation on what happened. I know I was wrong, and I deeply apologize. And I said about my son, I'm protective over my son by any means. That's my baby. I'm protective over my kid. She stated again, she apologized again. And then she said, do you have anything else to say to me? I didn't have nothing else to say to her. I immediately called my mom when I got off the phone with her, and I let my mom know what happened. And my mom is the one who took action.
So, Mom, this is quite disturbing. How did you take this news when she told you what happened?
I literally was on my way from where I live in Lone Oak to Little Rock and thought I was going to have to pull over because I was like, she did what? I said, what? And so my daughter kind of heard it in my voice. I was kind of frantic, and I said, she did what? Wait, I couldn't even get my words out. She was like, Mother, calm down. That's why I didn't want you to know, because it was on my way to a meeting. And so I said, as soon as I get to my destination, I am going to make some calls. I called to Crystal Hill Elementary and talked to Miss Ethel. And then she proceeded to tell me what she had told my daughter as well, that she had talked to her. I never knew that she was on leave or anything. So then I called to the
time. She was still at the school.
Because she said it was just going to be a conversation.
Yeah, she just wanted it to be a conversation, and they just wanted Ashton. They asked me, did I want to switch Ashton class? I said yes, I want to switch his class immediately because they weren't trying to switch his classes, and I'm like, no, switch my son's class immediately. So they ended up switching his class the next day. So then that's when we found out through the news station that she was on leave. So.
And I talked with Dr. Williams as well at the school district. And she said she would need to investigate and everything. And that was Monday. So then I emailed Fox 16 and I left something for Channel 7 as well. And I told them, I said, well, I'm going forth with this. That's not enough for me, for you to pull her out and talk to her. No, that's not satisfying to me. And no, I can't do it.
Yeah, they were basically trying to sweep it under the rug.
And I said, we're not going to put a Band-Aid on this, and neither are we going to sweep this up under the carpet. And I let them, they knew what I was going to do. And so everything just started from there on out Tuesday morning.
Now, I have been looking at some other things, and it seems that other people have posted that this has happened to a child before at this school. Did you ask them what are their policies? Do they have a janitor on site? Because why would they tell children?
And the principal stated that she was very disturbed by it. She said if her child came home and told her that they had to go in the commode and get their poop out, she'd be very angry. So she said she understood my frustrations and everything. But I don't know. It's very disturbing to me. They belittle my child. She belittled my child. My child doesn't want to go to school anymore. He says he don't like school. He says the teacher didn't like him. That's why she did that. And it hurts me. That's my child. It hurts me. So I just want more. I want justice for my son. And I need everybody to support, everybody to stand behind me.
Is there any information where people can reach out to you if they want to help? Because at some point this is going to go legal. And I'm sure that, with legal fees, there is going to be something that is going to be provided. Is there a link or something where people can contact you all and give you all support in regards to your case?
I have a GoFundMe set up. I don't.
On Mark Cannon's page?
Yes, on Mark Cannon's, MarkCannon. It's set up on his page. My Facebook name is Ashley Ryan, Ryen. My mom's is Tammy Murray, Tam. She's the one who originally posted the situation.
The story.
So.
Okay, I have a question for you real quick. What do you expect or what are you looking for to come out of this with the teacher as well? Do you feel that she should be terminated? Do you feel that she should be placed on leave? What do you feel? Because I have questions coming through here and people are asking some questions and I'm just wondering.
I feel like she needs to be terminated. Her license needs to be revoked. She doesn't need to work with any kids in any school district.
She doesn't seem to have any compassion for children. That's not how you show. In taking the practice test and the teacher's licensure test, they don't have that on there that you take into your hands and you treat a child worse than you would your own. These are not your children. School is a safe haven, is what I thought. But evidently it is not. And she has displayed that it's not. And that's the problem. That you don't know why you did it. While she was thinking, Ashton, or why she told him, she gave him directives on what to do. She had time to change her mind and say, no, we're not going to do this. No, or even if he started, we're going that's enough. Come on. We're not going to do this. Yeah. Come on in here and sit down. Come wash your hands. Come sit down. And for him to have said to us that he did this before lunch, and I know that his hands were not washed properly.
All types of
because
diseases.
Kids have what they
going on.
So another question. How have the school been toward you all? Have they reached out anymore besides that one time?
Has got involved, since the news and stuff has got involved, no. The news station told us that they're being pretty quiet about it. They said the only thing that they know is that the situation is under investigation. So they have not been talking about it. They can't get in contact with Miss Lassiter. She won't give a statement. So
Do she have kids? Do you know?
someone did say she had a daughter. I'm not sure if she has any more kids. Her daughter looks like.
And do you all know, by any chance, if she's had any incidents before?
Well, someone reached out to me in my inbox and told me that in September that they had an incident where she, in my inbox,
Allegedly.
she wrote the mother and said, your child stopped the commode, but he got it unstopped. She said now she's wondering if, she said she didn't ask enough questions, and if they had him to go into this commode with his bare hand as well. She went up to the school. I don't know what transpired behind that, but last night she did inbox me again and said she's now gotten legal counsel.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's great.
Okay.
There's another woman also, but she wants to remain anonymously. She doesn't want to put her name out. But she said the same thing happened with her child with the same teacher. So
Yeah, there seems to be some type of issue.
If you have a few questions, we're going to take a few questions. If you want to type your questions in, I will ask them. So type fast so I can get some questions going.
So everybody's been very supportive, and they hope that you get justice for your son.
I appreciate everybody that's standing behind me. I'm not stopping until justice served for my son. I am not.
Any questions? A lot of people mad. That's why I'm reading the mad comments coming across.
Yeah, a lot of people are very
Some
upset.
people were questioning
Oh,
why.
they want to know, is he still attending the school? I'm sorry for cutting you off.
So I did change his teacher, but once we got the news and stuff involved, I told them I was going to do virtually. I contacted a school in my mail, a charter school in my mail. They originally told me Ashley could come. I guess they told me he could come immediately. I filled out the paperwork. I called them this morning. I don't know if they saw the news or what, but they told me he can't come now.
So someone want to know, is your son okay mentally behind this now? Or is he having problems?
He's not. He said that it's bothering him. He doesn't like school. He doesn't want to go to school. I do have him virtually now, so he's starting his virtual classes tomorrow.
And when you're talking about it, when we're discussing it with anyone, he doesn't really, he gets to moving around a lot. He won't sit still. During another interview, he actually tried to leave out the door of the store. Then I told him, I said, well, he wants to talk to you. He said, no, I already talked about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, and I know that could be difficult for him.
I have one more question. Brandy wants to know, was there any more incidents with this teacher and your son?
No. This was the first one. This was the first incident. Yeah, this was the first incident.
Okay.
Sadly, it had to be this way, but.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you all sitting down and speaking with us. And once again, you guys go and support them. This is a disgusting act. We don't need teachers like this here. So I hope that he'll be fine, and I wish you guys the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So much.